Hey everybody, how's it going? Octopus here and welcome back to Union Cross. I got another medal spotlight video and this one is a little bit rare because top 1000 was only ones that got to gilt this one or trade it. Basically you have to get 8 million for this one. You guys know this already if you're playing the game. So what I'm going to do here is talk about what traits I want, what skills I want, and basically what I'm going to do for the medal, what it's good for. So obviously I'm not going for Lux farming. I'm not a Lux farmer. If I was a Lux farmer, this is not even one of the good choices for Lux farming anyways, because general defense down doesn't really do much to raid bosses. Raid bosses generally have a very low defense. You want to do debuffs for attributes and you want to do a lot of damage. The more damage the better. General defense down does not help you in high score challenges or in raid boss as much as it helps you in other places. Let alone it's not that bad either way, it doesn't matter. But it's not as much as a significant boost when it comes to high score challenges and raid bosses. So general defense down medal, what do I want? It has a skill, guys. It lowers the defense by 2 tiers for 1 turn, which is incredible. And the reason I want extra attack on this, which is obvious besides the buff, is that it can hit 2 targets. So let's say this medal has to be on the 3rd slot to do the most damage. You don't have to do that, but that's what is required to get over a 4-point something multiplier. So basically, what you guys want to do with this medal is get extra attack so you can actually hit multiple targets and then have a next medal that does AoE damage and do extra damage. So in Coliseum, this medal is going to shine like no tomorrow. This medal is extremely good in Coliseum, in Proud Plus, and later on in Proud Mode. So what I want to get for traits is extra attack. If I don't get extra attack, then I want this medal to do pure damage. And the best way to do that is a little bit tricky. If you guys know already, 1000 strength is not the best trait to get anymore if you want power. What you want is negative 60% to air and negative 60% to ground enemies. That's the trait you guys want on your medals now. Now the idea is to have, for a rare medal like this, is to have negative and negative 60 for both on both those slots. But because Mickey and Minnie Mouse has a skill which lowers defense, you want extra attack. But again, if you don't get extra attack, you want to aim for those two. Or if you know in a Coliseum that you have trouble with certain air enemies, I would recommend doing air defense negative 60% and 1000 strength. That will give you the most damage towards a certain group of enemies, but that's where you get the most damage, is having 1000 strength and negative 60%. Now, ideally, to get everything, coverage everywhere, you want to do negative 60%, negative 60%, so it doesn't matter what enemy you fight, this medal will do damage. But if you are having trouble with certain air enemies in Coliseum or in Proud Plus, then you would want to get negative 60% air and 1000 strength, and you are going to do some insane damage. So stacking 1000 strength and 1000 strength is not the case anymore. That's for just general, if you guys want to do damage everywhere, no matter what, or high score challenge medals. Whatever your high score challenge main damage dealer is, that's where you guys want to get 1000 strength, because that'll do a lot better than the negative 60%. It'll give you more of a score, or at least that's what I'm told, or I haven't tested it, but I will test in the future. So let's do this, guys. Let's go into this and let's try to get our first trait. Again, I want extra attack like everybody else has. I would go into my friend list right now and show you, but let's just see if we can get my own extra attack. That would be great. Please, Mickey and Minnie, just give me a little bit of luck here. A little bit of luck. So we only have 2 chances to get traits, which is for both slots, and then that 1 chance at guild. Now you guys might be thinking, okay, strength 1000. I'm not disappointed. That's okay to me because that means this medal's gonna have some damage on it. Now I just gotta give myself a negative 60% or extra attack, which would be bomb right now. It would be so good. Okay, so you guys might be thinking, oh my god, why aren't you waiting for a guilting campaign? I make videos, I show you guys what's good, so there is no waiting for me anymore. So please have some good luck. Oh, I'm so nervous right now. Oh, it hurts, guys. Oh, oh my god. Oh, okay, I can't do anything about it. It's fine. It's fine. Give me extra attack. Please. Oh, I saw it. I saw it. Oh, I saw it. Okay, so no extra attack and no negative 60%, but we did get 1000 strength and a terrible, terrible guilt. If you guys are wondering, this is a tier 4, So basically, I got pretty close to the lowest percentage possible. 130% is the most. I'm probably just gonna jump this guy to 100% and be happy with it. Double his score, so I'll have an 8.26. An 8.26 multiplier. Yes, for everybody else, wait for Guilty Campaign, but I just wanted to make a video on it. So here we go. We got 8,812 for damage. Actually, I think it becomes more than that because I'm not leveling it up. Ow! Wow! It's base strength with that extra thousand. There we go. 8,284. So we got a total of 9,284 and lowering -2 defense on a single target. So this is not going to be a really good for groups, but it's going to be a very heavy hitter for single target enemies, which is going to help later on. Let's just throw down some mirrors on this guy. I got no problem with that. Mirror's going to come eventually. It's not that one, it's boost. Alright, let's get some mirrors in there. I do have over 100, so I'm not worrying too much. I just want to get this guy to 100%, which is more than enough. This might take a while, so I'll probably just come back into this. But, oh man, what a terrible roll. So always wait for those guilty campaign. Like, if you're not waiting for the guilty campaign, you're going to lose a bunch of mirrors like this. So if this medal does become one of my main damage dealers, then I'll definitely, over time, add the next 30. But 100% guilt is not bad right now. That's an 8.26 for damage. Let's go into equipment and let's talk about where this guy fits. Now, I'm going to test this out. I'm going to test this out with you guys. So it has to be in a third slot, and there's only 2 keyblades that let this medal shine. That's Treasure Trove and Fenrir, which is a spoiler. I should have said spoilers first, but whatever. You guys watch my videos, you know they're spoilers. So we have another keyblade coming out, and the third slot's going to be the most 2.5. If I fully leveled up my Treasure Trove to 35, I would get 2.45. So the third slot most multiplier is 2.5, which the medal is not super amazing, but it's not bad either. So this is the setup I'm going to go in with, and we're going to go test it out in Coliseum, or actually I just completed all the Proud Plus quest. So let's go to Proud Plus and see if we can do some damage here in the speed one. Actually, okay, let's go back to skills, because that's the next part, is skills. What skill is good on this? Purely attack boost, guys. Attack boost 3 max, attack boost 3 whatever, or attack boost 4. I actually want to go attack boost 4 on this because I did get the extra 1,000. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to put attack boost 4 on mine. Obviously, I can do other stuff like attack boost 3 max that have consistent damage. But you know what? I haven't used attack boost 4 yet. I'm going to use attack boost 4 on this. But any attack boost 3 or higher, or combination of attack boost 3 or something else with it, is great on this medal. So this is my first medal with attack boost 4. I'm totally fine with that because that's going to be a common skill later on. And now we can go test out this medal inside one of these Proud Plus. Now the reason I'm going to do, actually let me go look at Coliseum real quick. Coliseum, I'm at level 365s. Okay, so it's better for me to go into one of these events and test this guy out. So we are going to go into this. What I'm going to do is change around my Keyblade just a little bit so I can actually have some SP restore. So I'll be right back. Alright, so I have the Proud Plus fully completed. I'm going to do level 430 copters and see what kind of damage we can actually do to the helicopters with the Mickey and Minnie Mouse. So I'm hoping some good damage here because lowering the defense is really good. I really wanted that extra attack, but what are you going to do? So we're going to run through this, see if we can actually do some good damage. Let's see if Mickey and Minnie can actually take these guys out by itself. I'm not sure without the max guilt, it might be iffy, but I'm going to try it out anyways, see how much we do. Attack boost 4 would have been great. 35,000 per hit, which I do 5 hits. We're looking at over almost 200,000 damage. Almost 200,000 damage, which is not that bad. I'm not going to do here. I want to get some SP back so I can actually make the whole thing, but that's pretty good. Here we go. This is what I really wanted, 130% guilt with extra attack. That would have been great, but it's not that bad, guys. It's still okay. So this is on a 2.4 multiplier, which is going to be its best bet, and ×6 strength buff with ×3 power buff. I don't have AoE damage here, so we're going to take down the one lonely helicopter there, or copter or chopper, whatever it is. I don't know. 64,000 damage to that. That's not bad. That's not bad at all, actually. So it has damage. Like, it does a lot of damage to level 400 up compared to other stuff, because lowering defense gets better than anything else when it gets to higher enemies. When you can lower their defense after level 400, you're going to be doing some good damage, especially have really good buffs with it. So no matter what, I'm going to get a really good kick out of this medal. It's going to do a ton of damage, but I'm curious what it's going to do to the helicopter fleet. Look at that. That's some good damage for just doing it on a, what do you call it? A level 430 enemy. Some really, really good damage. Now I know my cloud does really good damage as well, but damn, for 2 gauges, that's not bad, guys. That's not bad. I wish this medal was a tier 5. When I first saw it, I thought it was going to be a tier 5 because high score challenge, top 1000, tier 5. Seems really good, but they made it a tier 4, which would be even worse if I got 70. Well, you can't get 76% or whatever I got if it was a tier 5. 80 would have been the lowest. I still can't believe it. My luck right there had to be on camera. It just had to. Alright, so we're almost at the last guy. I'm going to cut out here, and then I'm going to show you what it does to the last one to see the difference in damage. Alright, so the helicopter fleet. Here we go. Helicopter fleet, hopefully attack boost 4 actually activates. Another thing, a good thing about this is that I have illustrated Bell and Beast, so all the copter's buffs are going to come off. But what I want to do here is get attack boost 4 to activate. If it activates, we're going to see its full potential for this quest right here. So cross our fingers, no attack boost 4, but 36,000 damage to this helicopter fleet, which is pretty good. I'll actually do one more run. I'm going to come right back and cut this in so I can show you the difference in the damage. Alright, so every enemy that I hit up until this point, attack boost 4 did not go off once. Not once, and it's got a 40% trigger rate plus my skill perks. It's more than 50%. I have more than 50% chance of this skill going off. So if this doesn't go off, I'm going to give up here. So here we go. Attack boost 4 does not want to go off. I did 2 runs with this. 2 runs. I'm not sure in the first run, but the second run, I kept track and no attack boost 4. So I'm not going to do an attack boost 4 here, but without attack boost 4 or 130% guilt, I'm missing 30%, which does take this medal close to a 10 multiplier. Yeah, so basically the medal's multiplier is a 9.5 max guilted, which right now I have it at 8.26. So I'm missing a lot of damage from that 30%. So 30% more, and if attack boost 4 actually went off, I would be doing well over 200,000, even 300,000, I would say, on a 3rd slot medal that also lowers every other medal after its general defense down on the enemy, which is really good. Let's go check out a coliseum real quick, and let's just do a round. Let's just do a round. Hopefully, is there any magic or not magic speed ones? I don't want to get myself stuck, so let's just go into this round right here and see what happens with the treasure trove. I doubt I'll be able to pass it, but I'm not too far in coliseum yet. I still have to work on a lot, but let's see if attack boost 4 actually go off on this guy. I'm going to do one hit right here. If attack boost 4 doesn't go off, beautiful. And then I'll try it again with attack boost 4 and see the difference in damage. Now, I know it's power versus power, but what's my options right now? There we go, an attack boost 4. 42,867. So what is that? That's 5 hits. We're looking at, I suck at math, it's okay, over 200,000 damage to the same attribute, but that's level 365. We got to go a little higher than that. So let me give up here and let me go back in and try this again. Alright, here we go. No attack boost 4, 24,667. So 24,667 with the 5 hits is 123,000 damage. So what I'm going to do now is actually bring up the Olympia Keyblade and put this medal on the 2.8 multiplier slot and see if there's any different. Alright, I got my SP back just enough to actually do this. So let's see what the difference is. First one was what, 46,000, and the second was 24,000. So let's see if putting this on a 2.8 multiplier instead of the 2.4 will be just a little bit better or worse. So same setup, a times 6 strength buff and a times 3 power buff. Nothing else added. So we got ourselves attack boost 4 at 39,839. So it's obvious, but I just want to show you guys that it has to be on a 3rd slot for its full potential, unless the multiplier goes over 3. I think it's like, if I'm using the 2.4 there, my other multiplier has to be like a 3.4 to be equal, because we lose about 1.0 on the actual Keyblade. It's not the exact same, but it's a difference. So yes, it has to be in the 3rd slot to do the most damage possible. So Fenrir and Treasure Trove are our only options to have the max damage with this medal. So sadly, my Mickey and Minnie Mouse did not get max guilt or extra attack, which I really wanted. But at least I got one out of the options, was 1000 strength. Again, 1000 strength is best for high score challenge or just generally good damage everywhere. What you guys want now is negative 60% and negative 60%, or 60% with 1000, depending if you're having trouble with certain enemies or you just want a medal that's really good versus ground or air. So there you go, guys. That's my Mickey and Minnie Mouse. It's not what I wanted, but it's good enough, and I think this medal is actually really good, and it's going to make a difference in my Coliseum run for sure. Even if I don't use it on its proper Keyblade slot, it's still a -2 general defense down, and I got it guilted, which is not bad. So I could use this once the new Keyblade comes out. I'm definitely going to use this. So that's my medal spotlight for Mickey and Minnie Mouse. Tell me what you guys got, even though there's only 1,000 of you out there who probably have this medal guilted. Not probably. There's only 1,000 of you guys who have it guilted. If you do, let me know if you got luckier than me. I know my actual teammate here, my party member, he got it, which is cool, but I didn't get it. But either way, guys, that's Mickey and Minnie Mouse. Very good medal. Not one of the best medals, but a very good medal regardless. Thank you guys so much for watching. Keep on smiling, and I'll see you in the next one.